Hi, everybody. I'm Clint Peck with Beef Magazine. We're here today with Ryan Eichler, president of the South Dakota Cattlemen's Foundation. Ryan's here to visit with us today about a research trial that's underway in South Dakota that's designed to help us understand how a beef-centric diet supports better human health and well-being. The Beef Checkoff funded study zeroes in on the growing public interest in consuming predominantly animal based foods and will examine the potential improvements in human nutrition using several health parameters. Ryan, thanks a lot for being with us today. I'm anxious to hear more about your project. And would you want to kind of start off by maybe giving us a little bit of a thumbnail of your history there in South Dakota and how you're involved in the beef and cattle business?
Yeah, you bet. Well, yeah, appreciate you having me. Yeah, so we put the Cattlemen's Foundation together in South Dakota here in 2013. And we really did that with the expressed purpose of promoting the beef industry around our state. And the foundation has grown tremendously over the last 12 years or so. And so we host an event in South Dakota every year where we raise money for the state's lone food bank. And so in June every year, we hold a big gala. We've partnered with the food bank here is Feeding South Dakota. And over that amount of time, that event has raised over $3 million for the food bank. And they've done such a tremendous job. They put together over 1.7 million pounds of beef for use in that food bank. So that's just a little bit about our history. But a couple of years ago, we really started to dig in about how could we make a bigger impact, showcasing beef as a part of a healthy diet. And we ran across the opportunity for this project, really looking at a beef-centric diet. We know kind of what goes into all of the anecdotal benefits that have been reported on this kind of diet. And really, when we got to looking at it, one of the strongest cases that was really presented for the benefits of a beef-centric diet would be kind of for the effect that it would have on both pre-diabetics as well as diabetics. And so that's really what sparked our interest. And we struck up a great partnership with the Beef Checkoff to pull this thing off. And so we're really excited about the possibilities that it holds.
So when did this trial get started, Ryan, and sort of what's the time frame you're looking at with regard to both the trial and then getting the results out?
Yeah, so the trial started actually a couple weeks ago. We enrolled our first participants, and so it's been completed at a private research facility. They have a sterling reputation in both human nutrition and health. And so we were very excited to partner with that private research firm to complete the study. But yeah, basically what it entails today is we are enrolling people who would be considered pre-diabetic, which in the U.S. obviously is a tremendous health concern. And so these folks are enrolling in that diet today, or enrolling in that project today. It'll take about 6 weeks to complete. As each individual participant enrolls, they'll be on study for 6 weeks. And we got to give a lot of credit to Dr. Shailene McNeil with the Checkoff. She's kind of designed the entire study with some help from several nutrition experts around the U.S. And really what it is going to do is it's going to measure not only the effect of, blood glucose and the major factors that go into, the diagnosis of diabetes from pre-diabetes, but it's also going to measure things around inflammation. And so we're really just looking to complete this study. Probably around midsummer is when we would expect some results. But the study is ongoing today, and we're really looking forward to those results.
So are you collaborating with some other states with this? Do I understand, Ryan?
Yeah, that's correct.
It's all using checkoff dollars as well.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. So Nebraska Beef Council as well as Texas Beef Council is partnered on the study as well. So been great collaborators along with the foundation and the National Beef Checkoff.
So a key component of all this that we're talking about, beef in a healthy diet, the nutrient density of beef. Do you want to talk about the nutrient densities and and what that means in a well-rounded diet and in human nutrition?
Yeah, absolutely. Beef really is about the perfect food, right? The nutrient density, you can't really get calorie for calorie. You can't find a better food as far as protein goes. The natural fat that occurs in that protein is incredible. And so when we're really studying the elimination of a lot of carbohydrates, that fat is a great dense energy source for people to consume. And so you've got the world's best protein, you've got a great fat profile, and then the other things that are the bonus on top of that are all the macro and micro minerals that are available in beef as well. So we've known for a long time that beef is healthy, but really what we're aiming to do with this study, and I think future studies that will be a result of this, would be really to prove it as a health food.
So Ryan, those of us that are in the beef business, in the cattle business, we understand all this. We live it every day. But there's a lot of people out there that are not in the cattle business or not in the beef business that really don't understand and appreciate the nutrient density and the importance of beef in a diet. And part of that cadre are the human health, human physicians. How do we get this word to those doctors that are out there examining people, looking for diabetes, looking for heart disease, all those things in humans, and then prescribing sort of dietary information to their patients? How do we get to that segment of our population so that we can help everybody understand the importance of beef in a healthy diet?
Yeah, it's a great question, and I think timing is always a beautiful thing when it comes to these things. And so, with the administration's adjustment to the dietary guidelines, really putting beef where it belongs on that food pyramid, I think is a great step. One of the reasons that we really wanted to use this research as an opportunity to look at this beef-centric diet as an intervention for basically what is the worst health crisis in the U.S., with diabetes, I think is going to give us a really fair look at the way that these diets behave, the absolute amount of anecdotal evidence that would suggest that these types of diets are working incredibly well. This project is really going to add credence and credibility to what's already being reported from an anecdotal basis. And so it's absolutely our plan to publish the study once it's complete and really get into not only the nutrition community, but in that healthcare community as well, because we know that diabetes is plaguing the U.S. There's roughly 90 million Americans that are classified as pre-diabetic today. And so it really is, we believe, a great way to intervene in that health status and really to improve overall health and well-being for everybody.
Well, it seems like to me that this is just an incredible use of checkoff dollars. And what you said about taking this anecdotal sort of these observations that we see about beef in the diet and really putting some scientific credence to what we're seeing anecdotally just has got to make a huge difference down the road when we look at the medical profession and the dietitians and all those people out there that are talking to people about their diets. So yeah, we want to keep up with you on this, Ryan, as we go forward. I really am interested in the results, and we'd be there arm in arm with you to help get the word out as well. Anything else you want to talk about with regard to this study, Ryan?
No, I just want to express my sincere appreciation. Everybody that's been involved as far as contributions to the South Dakota Cattlemen's Foundation, really where this project got started. But then the collaboration with the producer-funded Checkoff is, I think, absolutely the great partnership that we were hoping for in this study. And so I really appreciate the time. We're very excited as this thing gets rolled out. We're very excited for the results that come about. I think what folks do need to understand too is this is a landmark trial, right? There's not been really any study looking at a diet that would, basically provide about 75 to 80% of the diet will come from beef. And so we're very excited to look at these results and then hopefully continue further research as that goes. And so we really appreciate the time and the collaboration here with Beef, and look forward to sharing the results very soon.
All right. Well, really appreciate your time, Ryan, and your work on this. This is landmark stuff for the beef cattle industry and the sustainability of what we all do, and that's trying to raise cattle and produce beef for population out there that really wants and needs this type of protein.
The statistic that we did study, it's our foundation's expressed purpose to really find a way to support demand for beef. And if 10% of the population that would be considered pre-diabetic were to basically adopt this diet as an intervention for their health and well-being, it would require about 6 million more head of cattle domestically to support that increased consumption. So to me, we're really we're doing several positive things at once. We're helping to increase the health and well-being of the American population, and really hoping to increase that demand for the best protein on the planet in the U.S. produced beef.
Well, Ryan, we appreciate that we have you and outfits like the South Dakota Cattlemen's Foundation that can do this work and use those checkoff dollars to the best way they can. And good luck on the project, and keep us posted here at Beef Magazine with what you got going, and we'll help you carry it further down the road. Sure. Thank you.
Thanks, Clint.
Okay. Yeah, so that was Ryan Eichler with the South Dakota Cattlemen's Foundation and the research project that they've got going on with the nutrient densities of beef and its impact on human nutrition. For Beef Magazine, I'm Clint Peck.